Doobes. We roll up the doob with the ganja, the marijuana. Doobes. We get real high. We make cloud in the house. Make cloud in the house. Doobes. Get high.
All right, welcome to Two Dudes, Two Doobes. Whether you like it or not, I'm your host, Ryan Cameron. With me tonight again, Dalton Wooldridge.
Wooldridge.
It's Wooldridge, man.
Wooldridge, all right. Okay.
Dridge.
Wooldridge.
Am I the only one that doesn't get it?
Wooldridge.
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 He's
I got it. Our guest tonight, Funny Douglas.
Hello, everybody. I'm Funny Doug. Doug
Not
Funny was
Doug
taken.
Funny.
Yeah, it was taken.
Not to be
something
confused.
Hey there, Funny.
About, 90s comedy. And
I'm gonna
cartoon
pat your
drama.
mayonnaise.
Tony Fuggless.
I'll let you pet my pork chop.
Something to stay in tune for. Jasmine Hall, back again.
Hey. Always
She's
here.
going to be reviewing what?
Everything. All the things, but especially booze. New booze. Jazzer tries new booze.
What is that right there?
This is some Woodchuck hard cider, Granny Smith.
Granny Smith,
I'll let
Appley.
you know. I'll let you know.
All right, we'll check back in with her, see how that apple's going. Oh, thank you, sir. Got like a half a doob already going, huh? But first on all our activities list is we're gonna review the Luca. Like hookah, but
The
Luca
Luca.
self-heating dab rig.
Ooh. There, who?
Self-heating, you don't need the torch, you don't need to buy butane.
And it doubles up as an anal thermometer, it looks like.
Is it like a dabby
It's a
dab?
pregnancy test, I heard, an anal thermometer.
Adult novelty toy. I mean,
An all-in-one at Walgreens for $9.99.
So let's see how it works as a dab rig today. And we're gonna be smoking Flow State.
so let me get this straight. We're smoking Flow
Monthly flow?
out of something that looks like a tampon. All right.
Fred, how many times does the guy to hit it?
Tap the button 3 times.
3 times.
Come on, Dalton.
All right,
Should
Yeah,
it
what's
make
up?
should it make a
See
color?
it blink. When it's done blinking, it'll stay on. And we'll hit it 3 times.
I'll just press and hold.
There you go.
See, it looks like it's working.
Don't use your teeth.
No teeth.
No teeth.
No teeth.
Let's see.
That's a good advice.
There you go. That's a little baby hit.
So what do you think of the Flow State, Dalton? Is it flowing?
Better than your girlfriend, right?
Airflow is in.
Ow.
It was good until all the.
That's how she had to hit you.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's pretty tasty. I mean,
What do you think of the rig? It seems a little funky. Let me try it. Let me give it a try. Is it still hot or do I gotta hit it again?
just hold it
Hit
down.
it. 1, 2.
A little like nickel. A little iron in there.
I think it tastes like wax. Nice and waxy.
Oh, yeah, no wrong with it.
Oh yeah, so you fucking Funny Doug knows how to fucking hit that funny
Johnny
shit.
Fug, what's up?
No ashtray.
Hit that shit.
Okay, so
Johnny
Dalton,
Fug.
I know that you like a lot of weird videos and shit, but I think I found one that you've never seen. I think. Let me know if you have. I never told you about this. Josh, are we ready to roll the
Dalton's
pickle
scared.
surprise?
I'm a little nervous now.
Pickle surprise, everybody.
Dalton looks scared. That's Dalton's girl.
Guess who that is? Rue motherfucking Paul.
Starring Jeffree Star.
It's a surprise.
Oh, Jesus H.
This looks like some scary
It
kid
is
show.
trendy shit.
It's like some 80s club kid shit right there, man.
Some scary kid show.
Look at that.
That looks exactly like James St. James right there.
They'll make you a sandwich.
Is that a tranny pancake? Andrew thinks it's hot. Oh my god. Squidward? Oh.
I feel like this would be amazing on shrooms. Oh, well, thank you.
Dalton?
Oh, Jesus.
Starring Dalton.
Surprise!
If you look up weirdest shit on the internet, this is what comes up.
This is what I would expect to come up.
Surprise!
It's like a John Waters production.
Surprise. Oh, that's a big pickle.
There it is. Fucking pickle surprise. Can you guess what year it was made?
2019.
Nope. 1989. By a guy named Tom Rubnitz. It had RuPaul in it. They were all trannies. And you could guess what a pickle surprise is, right? You take a woman home,
Dalton
you think you're
knows.
getting a taco, you get a pickle surprise.
I'm telling you, buddy, what the fuck?
Dalton, you look beautiful, by the way.
Okay, so. You do look beautiful, man.
You look gorgeous.
See? We're vibing. While we vibe, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk with Funny Doug about some comedy. He's not just named Funny Doug. That's not his real name. It's his comedy name. So we're going to talk about him breaking into comedy and all that cool shit. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Hey guys, we know you like the show. If there's any sponsors out there, we'd love to have with your product or business, whatever. Throw us some loot. We'll fucking buy some weed with it. Maybe some drinks for Jasmine to try.
2 dudes.
2 dudes, 2 dupes. We need subscribers.
Woo!
Woo!
Maybe some boobs. My
Yeah.
boobs. His
You're
boobs.
not gonna show your boobs. Welcome back. Here we are with Funny Douglas, a Southern Colorado comedian. I know that can't be easy, man. I've lived in Southern Colorado my whole life, and I don't see any comedy shows up in this motherfucker, man.
Except me, motherfucker.
You know, it's tough to get into, but you know, we've been able to do comedy in a lot of places. I've done comedy anywhere from, you know, bars and clubs throughout Pueblo. We've done dinner shows. I did comedy in a women's prison. I'm a male, so it wasn't because I was locked up there. I was actually.
They're looking at you like a piece of meat up in there. Yeah, he's funny, but dang.
I said I couldn't get laid in a women's prison with a pocket full of pardons, and as the women were escorted out, they all said I should have brought pardons. So I was like, okay, if I grant the impossible.
There you go. So, what would you recommend for a newbie in the trying to get in the, like, let's say Dalton had his comedy show written out and he wanted to get it going. Where would he go? How would he get started? I mean, obviously you could come on 2 dudes and 2 dubes, but
You don't want to come on 2 dudes. That's not a good way to start comedy. That's a good way to get hexed out of a comedy show, actually. I've learned that the hard way.
Pickle surprise with
You don't want to
RuPaul.
come on anybody. I got into comedy kind of through a side door where I was more into doing the video editing, videography. I wanted to write, you know, short films, but just couldn't find the team to get on it. So my motivation to do comedy was I wanted to get my creativity and my writing out there, and I had no other outlet to do it except through myself.
it's a lot cheaper than a short film.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's a one-stop shop. You don't have to rely on nobody. You can go out and you can do your one-man show. And I kind of fell into stand-up comedy. I did it my first time through an open mic at the downtown bar through Steel City Stand-Up. That was 7 years ago, and I've been addicted to it since. But I would just say, you know, write material, do open mics, fall on your face.
And does that bar still have stand-up?
Usually, you know, Pueblo, we try to put on as much open mics as possible. We've had open mics all over town. You know, open mics sometimes are short-lived. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't tend to continually support stand-up comedy, just like live music and stuff. And I think it's one of the most vital things that we have right now. You know, that's my motivation for doing comedy, is that I feel like comedy is the escape from all the bullshit that we're going through in life. You know what I mean? You're not thinking about, you know, the fight you got into with your wife or your girlfriend or both of them. You know, you're not thinking about your boss you know, laying you off or whatever the shit that's going on in your life. We're not thinking about that. You know, like I said, I talked about one of the highlights of my whole stand-up comedy career was doing comedy at the women's prison, because I had 350 plus women inmates sitting there, and I was able to do 15 minutes of comedy to them. And for 15, it was 2 days before Christmas, a couple years back.
I ain't never seen
For
it.
15 minutes, them women were in
Jasmine,
prison.
you weren't locked up then.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad.
Yeah. But
Jasmine was out that
for
fucking
15
Christmas.
Minutes, 15 minutes, they weren't a hard time. They weren't thinking about being in jail for the prison for the holidays. They,
Yeah,
weren't thinking
yeah.
about they were at the comedy
Just
club
took
with their
them to the
girls.
comedy club
You know
for
what
a
I mean?
minute.
And to give that kind of peace of mind to somebody, that's been an honor to me, because comedy comes from kind of a dark place for me.
So that's like your inspiration is more like the dark places, the things that get you down could inspire you to say some funny shit.
I always feel like the broken are the ones who try the hardest to fix the other broken. You know, I feel like it's too late for us. You know, we want to just fix everybody. So like you look at like some of the inspirations of mine. You know, Robin Williams. You know, every comedian, they talk about like I do comedy because it's cheaper than therapy. You know, I mean there's a commonality to that there's, you know, a problem with some of these people. You know,
Cheers
they
to
talk about,
Robin
you know, if there's a
Williams.
connection to depression and shit like that. But like, it's actually an outlet, and it's actually a positive outlet. And I said a lot of these jokes that I make and we laugh about, I've cried about at times. You know, I know it's been funny to me. You know what I mean? But now that I make light of it and it's funny, I didn't go through that shit in vain. You know what I mean? I went through that shit for a reason, and that was to make these motherfuckers laugh tonight. You know, and that's one of the best feelings I've had. You know, and
Prove
I
it.
continue to chase that with comedy.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Make me laugh.
It's hard for a comedian to just be on the spot.
That's okay, but you know, like, I see. All right, let me explain it. I will prove it. Let me explain this.
No more
first to you.
explanations.
All
Prove
right.
it.
So
Don't let Jasmine bully you, man.
I've been around quite a bit. I've been all over, you know, the world. I used to work in Alaska on the fishing boats, and I learned out there, being a comedian out there, this is true. I learned out there that humor is universal, right? Like if shit's funny, it's gonna be funny no matter where you go. But certain jokes have certain geographical locators, right? Like their definition of a joke in Alaska was Sarah Palin, right?
Right,
You know,
right.
here in Pueblo, our definition of a joke is the Pueblo Police Department. You know what I mean? And I'm allowed to say that because I've been in jail more times than the average black dude. And it's not racist. It's not racist at all. It's a statistic. I've looked this up on the internet. But they're like, oh my God, is he going to be on Deadliest Catch? You know? And no, my 15 seconds of fame was that time I was on Dateline NBC's To Catch a Predator. But I wasn't one of the perverts. No, that's not my
Were you
style
the
at all.
predator?
I was the voice in the background. I was like, I'll be right out. Help you out to some cookies. You know?
You're just sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, I tell you what, Woodridge can down some cookies. You guys remember that episode?
He don't
You were
know.
there.
He don't know what the fuck. Yeah. Where was that?
It might not have been you, but it had an uncanny resemblance. I gotta tell you, because since we are on Two Dudes, Two Doobies, I do gotta tell you, because it was a pivotal moment in my life when I realized I was a man, because I found something in my life that was more important than weed. And I know I gotta explain, bro, but don't send the letters.
I do not concur.
Well, my daughter, she came home from the hospital, right? And she was just a newborn baby girl, dude, just beautiful baby girl. She had a little bit of jaundice. You guys know what that is? You know, it turned a little yellow.
it's
And
yellowing
the
of
doc's
the
like,
liver.
oh, she'll be just fine. You know, put a little bit of light on her, she said. I used the only light I had.
Oh, the weed
Yeah, my 1,000-watt King LEDs, you know what I mean? And
killed the jaundice up in
oh, the
30
baby
seconds.
did just fine. She grew like a weed that week. It was like 76 ounces in 1 week. The growth was fucking phenomenal. My plant died. But then that taught me that I was becoming a man, because I was setting my priorities where they needed to be. You know what I mean?
Good joke. You finally got Jasmine to laugh.
There's a statistic that they would not give out bilirubin fucking lights because everybody was using them to grow their pot instead of grow their babies. Jazz or Chaz new booze. Jazz or Chaz new booze. Jazz or Chaz new booze.
Jazz or Chaz new booze.
On this show, right? We're drinking Woodchuck, freaking Granny Smith apple cider, fucking hard cider. Tastes like somebody, hold on. Yeah, it tastes like somebody pissed in my grandmammy's knapsack, so it's
Is it
alright.
gross or what?
It's alright. I wouldn't get drunk off of it, but if it's the only thing at a party, I'd be drinking it.
What would you give it on your scale?
I'd give it about a 5.
That's kind of high for something.
I mean, would you suck the piss out of your grandmammy's knapsack?
Hell
I
no,
wouldn't-
that shit would be
exactly.
like a 2 on
Maybe
that.
a 2. All right, I'll give it a 2. I'll be I'll be a little less
I
generous.
don't know what would have to be a 1 if that's a 2.
Jazz or Chaz new booze. Jazz or Chaz new booze. Jazz or Chaz new booze.
Jazz or tries new booze.
It was a good show. Oh, you looked
Dalton,
that
are
other
you
joint.
alive?
We did get another
I'm
doobie.
still alive.
Yeah,
Dalton's still alive, still kicking
I thought
it.
it was 2 doobies.
He's still
2
got
dudes.
pickle surprise, blue his mind.
Follow me, Facebook, Funny Douglas.
Follow Funny Douglas. He'll be out and about. He's always working Colorado Springs. If you ever go to a women's prison, he might show up there too.
Yep. If you ever go to Pueblo County Jail, I'm usually there too.
Yeah, he does them shows for free.
Yeah, not performing because I
ramen. They
sleep
gotta
there,
pay
yeah.
ramen,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you gotta hook me up.
But he
Conversation,
never
something's
did make
gotta
us
happen.
laugh, so.
Yes, he did. He made you laugh 4 times. I counted.
You know, I've been in jail a lot of times. I'll just let me do that. I've been in jail a lot of times, and all the times I've been in jail, I've never actually been sexually accosted in jail.
Whoa.
And quite frankly,
never
at this
done
point in my
drop the
life,
soap?
I'm 35 years old. I'm kind of like, what the fuck's so wrong with me? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
some
not like I
point-
want that, but it feels
You
nice
just
to
ain't
feel
pretty,
wanted
man. You just
on
ain't
an
pretty.
occasion, you know what I mean?
Let's
But
end the show with a little joke. Come on, make me laugh.
He just did. God damn it. What a
Make me
jerk.
laugh.
Jasmine's a jerk. You give us a joke. Give us your best joke
Hey,
that doesn't have jaundice as the punchline.
Oh, well, that was the last time Doug ever did comedy, guys. You know what I mean?
He killed his
Yeah,
goddamn act. Jesus Christ.
7 years doing comedy, women's prison, performed in front of Tommy Chong.
All right. Why do chickens
guys.
not wear pants?
See you next time. All right. Thanks to Doug. Thanks to Dalton.
Because their peckers
Fuck
are on their
Jasmine. She
heads.
thinks she's so funny.
Why do
She ain't that
chickens
goddamn
not?
funny.
Why do chickens not wear pants?
Why not?
Because their peckers are on their heads.
All right, see you guys. That's it. That's the end of the show.
Would you suck the piss out of your grandmammy's knapsack?
Hell no.
I
That shit would be
exactly.
like a 2 on me.
Maybe a 2. All right, I'll give it a 2.